It's warm.
Mark just want to fix the thing. Where's the crop?
Does it look weird? Should I sit on my leg?
You should sit on both of your legs.
Really? What do you think we should do?
Well, I think it's what? Are you eating that?
Stop it.
Here, do one of your voices.
Hi divas, welcome back to your tape.
Well, you
Ready?
need...
Hi divas, welcome back to your tape.
Here for the second season of Raw Dog and Review All Stars 5.
Is it 5? Episode of what? Did you say 5? All Stars 5. It is 5. I thought you said episode 5. It's episode 1. Did I? That's true.
It's All Stars 1, episode 5. Get it right.
We're here for the show, Mama. And I'm here with my co-host, Miss Grant Vanderbilt Claus.
Ho ho ho, y'all!
And we are here with Santa's little helper. She's a good helper, Miss... Gigi Good!
Woo! Good morning!
Good morning!
Wow, I'm so happy to finally be a part of this after watching behind the camera every fucking time.
Candelabra. All Stars 5 is here in full swing.
Amazing.
I just realized I'm drinking out of a Dickie's barbecue cup.
I planned my drink accordingly.
Oh my god.
Ooh, cute.
Well, mine's red too. But you
Okay.
just can't see it because it's
It's
barbecue.
It's the details, Derrick.
What is it, hems everywhere?
Everywhere you look, there's a hem.
Everywhere you looked at a hem. Nobody died at Stonewall.
Before we get into it, first off, get it out of the way. Who are you rooting for? Who is going to win for you?
Without a doubt in my mind, Shea.
Who's winning, without a doubt, for you, besides Derrick Barry?
I'm very excited for Shea, but after the first episode, I'm also very excited for Jujubee.
Okay.
I really can't wait to see what she brings.
My front runner is also Miss Shea.
Shady lady.
And then my second one, I think Juju also.
Juju's my number 2.
Okay, so who's number 3 then?
Just go down the line.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Blair.
Yes, I do.
Because she has had nothing but time and syringes, and I'm so excited to see
Her
what kind
face
of looks that she
is
brings.
so beautiful.
She's
I think
pretty.
she like clicks and posts, you know?
Oh, could you imagine if she takes a picture with the Instagram camera?
Yeah.
That's a Field.
Phil says that he opens the Instagram app and takes a
Iconic.
picture. I am blown away. I've never done it the entire time I've had Instagram.
And I never will.
I've never taken a picture
I
with the
would.
Instagram camera.
Never will. Not even on Instagram.
That's you don't love yourself unless you look like Blair St. Clair.
All right, so we're gonna jump right into the entrance looks. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Do you have them?
I don't remember any of them.
I remember them.
They're on my tablet.
That's your phone.
Mhm.
Why do you have a case like an Android?
Because I thought it would be an interesting thing, and it like comes off really easily, so it's not safe.
No,
It's
wasn't
pretty
it-
much.
It wasn't
just-
interesting, was it?
Hunter was making fun of me because of my own phone case that looked like Shea Coulee's entrance look, which was stunning. And
Move on.
I'm sorry. The first diva to walk into the workroom was Shady Coulee.
So good.
What do you love? What do you hate?
Well, when I first saw this, I loved it just at first glance. I love like a loud color, and it contrasts so nicely with her skin. And then I found out that she made it, which made me love it even more, because I just love a bitch that is in full control of how she looks. You know, like a lot of girls will have somebody make something for them, and a lot of times it might not turn out 100% the way that they wanted it, but Shea wore what she meant to wear.
She did that, and Dan designed it for her backdrop at DragCon, and she said, well,
And she used the fabric to make her outfit?
yes.
Stunning.
She said, well, next time DragCon happens in 2025, I will have won All Stars, so let's make a dress out of this.
Exactly. I love this look from Shea. She was first to walk in and the best dressed to me. I love everything. I love the giant hat box. I love it. I think she looks great. Her hair was like butter. It was
So
perfect.
cute. The face.
Um, painted.
Shea did some kind of selling her soul to the devil to look like this because her skin just looks like she is like sun.
Yeah, I liked her on season 9, and I love that she gets to come back and redeem herself.
I do too. We've been waiting for her for a while.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I love that she decided to do it because, honey, it's clear as day to me that she looks like the winner.
Also, one of my favorite things in the whole world is a pattern from top to bottom.
What shoe was she wearing?
Probably a matching shoe. Oh no, her little toes were out. I see that.
So, what are we gonna rate her? I'm gonna give Shea an A+.
I'm gonna give Shea a 10.
I'm gonna give her a 5 out of 5.
What do you really give her?
A 10.
She did 5 out of 5,
That's
so
a
that's a 10.
10.
She
Yeah.
gets, you don't get to decide.
Our next diva, this isn't an order, this is a different order. Our next diva is...
A different order.
It's a different order than the order.
Different order.
Angina!
Magenta. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that this was my personal favorite entrance look. I thought that it was gaudy, but in a really tailored way. You know, like it looks like she could have just thrown so much more shit onto that, but it looks...
I don't think she could have.
She just looks really pretty, and I think I could see the concept that she was going for, and I think she delivered it really beautifully. It looks like one of those like satisfying paint and pour things.
I'm gonna give... It was very noisy.
How does she fit that? She lives in LA.
Yeah.
Does
she just
she?
wore it. She wore it to the thing.
I thought she was on the plane.
I thought she looked great.
You don't sound happy.
I prefer Shea's look because Shea's was fashion, and that's,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
you
what I
can't
love.
compare that.
Like
Well, no, we're not comparing.
This was
we're just looking at
this
the
was cool, and it was a lot. It's just not. I mean,
But she's
it's-
not a fashion
It's good. No,
it sounds like you hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
It sounds like you really hate it.
I don't hate it.
Just don't like. I'm not.
Do you love
Goode.
it?
I'm gonna give her a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 9.3.
I'd give it a 10, honestly.
Grant
I
hated it.
really
Grant
love it.
hated it.
I really love this look.
I did too. Grant hated it though.
You said hate at least 4 times.
Our next diva.
Fraction.
What was that?
Have you seen the photo? It's of someone and they had like a fluffy pillow and they just wore it and then put a belt around it.
Like that
So
pillow
many
challenge
people.
that was going on.
Have you seen that? Wait, was that a
That was a
challenge?
challenge.
Yeah, diva.
Okay, that's what this looks like to me. I think it's really pretty.
Like a marabou pillow.
Yeah, I love the color. It's really pretty. The feathers, I like that they kind of little stick out. It just looks like she took a really fluffy pillow and put a belt around it. Her hair looks nice. What for me, Miss Cracker looks exactly the same that she did in her season when everyone else kind of did it a little bit more, except in the affair and Derrick Barry.
And Jujubee.
Yes.
I think she looks really pretty. I'm not like in awe. I mean, I think she looks like a little princess. Like she looks cute.
Ostrich feathers are so overused in drag right now, and I like seeing when queens use it in a really creative way, and I think the only creative way that she went about this was the little feathers that kind of poked out from it.
Little Q-tips.
But I just like everyone uses, like to me an ostrich feather is like a rhinestone now, you know? Like it's a drag staple, and so if you're gonna use it, I wanna see you innovate it in some sort of way. That being said, she looks very pretty.
I agree with you, Rubber. I don't think she's elevated from season 10. Like
It's
she could
the
have worn
same
this
girl.
look on season 10, and it would have been great on season 10. And it's a good look. It's just not anything interesting or updated or fresh.
If they blacked out her body or green screened her,
I would still
I would
know
know
it's
this
her.
is Miss Cracker because
Totally.
she's also 4'1". I'm gonna give this a 8.
I will give it a B+, which I'm sure is the first B+ that she's ever gotten in her life. Something's telling me she was a straight A student.
Oh, I thought that was
So-
going
so
in a
sorry.
I'm gonna give her a B-. This is All Stars.
Yeah. Our next diva coming off the Amazon truck is, as Derrick Barry would say, Mayhem Miller.
Amazon!
Everyone has this, and we know everyone has it. I know her drag is better than this, and did she really think people wouldn't clog her? Not that it's an Amazon thing, because I love Amazon, but if everyone knows and everyone has it, like, girl,
She did post about it though.
she had to, because everyone was saying shit.
This is the first time you're being seen on All Stars. It's an Amazon bodysuit.
I was completely and utterly bored by this.
So
All of her
she's-
looks on her season were better than this.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm
What?
underwhelmed completely.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a C minus.
And that's that.
Our next diva,
Gigi goes first.
Mariah Balenciaga.
I'm dying to know what you think.
Start at the top. Paint your nails.
First, okay, you can't say shit about her face. The hair.
Is that Wigs and Grace?
I think it might be Wigs and Grace. It's not my favorite hair color ever.
We both have it.
In regards to her outfit, not my favorite outfit, but I was really interested in the whole like chest plate. Again, like this is Mariah Balenciaga, who is
Mug for days.
mug for days.
Well, there's a reason it's mug for days and not outfits for days. Am I lying?
It's not the she doesn't look bad.
Are you kidding me?
Go
I
ahead.
wish that she would have had a nude bodysuit, like a nude illusion under this with like a panty. I wish there would have been something around the nipples, like they gave it
Nipples?
nipples, like rhinestone nipples or something.
A rhinestone nipple.
I'm not happy with much.
I think Mariah is a beautiful queen. I think the hair color was a strange choice. I would love to see her in like a natural hair color because her face is so stunning. And
Yeah.
like you said, the bodysuit, the like acrylic bodysuit is really stunning. I would have done a natural like goddess hair and I would have done just the bodysuit. You would not have seen this. You would not
With
have
like a
seen
white
that.
thigh-high boob.
Yeah, that thing she has on underneath is
rotted.
just not the tea for me. I am going to give this a D.
This is a 4 for me.
I'll give it a 5.
What I'm most interested also, Rosie. What do you think about this?
I think this is worse than anything that Jockey Cox wore on her season. That's how bad it is for me.
Time and time again, after watching countless Raw Dog and reviews from behind the camera, a lot of things that you guys said about outfits on my season, I remember a lot differently because I saw them in person. And her look, that look in person, I liked a lot better than how it looked on TV. So it also makes me wonder about some of these ones. So now keeping that in mind, that's kind of how
I think it's still ugly.
Next person is Miss Jujubee.
Let me tell you about Miss Jujubee.
Tell us about Miss Jujubee.
What I like about Miss Jujubee
What do you like about Miss
is
Jujubee?
she is a real girl. This look could only have been worn by Jujubee because of who Jujubee is.
I'm saying like I love her character. I don't care to see her looks because I love her character.
I don't care what she's wearing because I love Jujubee.
Yeah.
I just want her to
Yeah.
open her mouth.
That's true.
This is a tap around dress that you show up to before your number,
Yes.
and you have a drink and you have a shot and whatever else you need. To
And
do
you're
before
okay with spilling whatever you have to spill on
And then
it,
you go
because it
change
doesn't
for your
matter.
show, and then you hopefully turn it out and change. This is a 4.
I think she looks so pretty. It's just like, I can't think of how many times I've seen this dress
Have you?
out.
I'm so sorry you had to do this more than once.
Thank you. And if you were Jujubee, who has already gone through this twice before, wouldn't you want to like jag them in the first?
Do you realize that it doesn't really matter? I feel like Jujubee was like, I'm not gonna spend my money on the entrance look.
That's
It's-
no matter who you
I-
are.
I-
That's
that's
a
never made
stupid
sense to
decision.
me.
Stupid
But-
decision, no matter who it is.
To me, the two most important looks on your season is your end eleganza and your entrance look. Those
Yeah.
are the two most important looks to me.
I think I would agree with that on an actual season. I don't know if I agree with that on an All Stars.
I agree with it.
We haven't
I
seen-
think more on All Stars.
We haven't seen Juju on television for a long time.
Yeah.
And some people might not
And
know.
she looks pretty.
Well, she does, but most people, some people might not know who Jujubee is, and this is their first impression of her,
Okay.
and they're like,
Yeah.
She is
Yep.
losing out on getting new fans.
Yep.
I'm almost the most excited to see what she has to bring.
I love Juju, and I cannot wait. This dress was a throwaway dress for her. I'm going to go ahead and grade it a 4.
I agree. Or
I give it a 4.
4s across the board.
Oh God. Our next diva, Miss India Farah. So when she initially came in, she had her whole face covered, which I thought she never looked better, and then she turned around.
Oh my goodness.
Does anyone disagree? Speak now.
I like
Don't
her face.
zoom.
I like her. Look at it. I like her face.
You would let her paint you?
No, I wouldn't let anybody paint me. First of all, picture her face on in
That's what I mean, if it looks like that, I'm interested.
I just wish she wouldn't have done a dark brown lip.
India's makeup is always too harsh. Her hairlines are always too harsh. Her makeup's always too harsh.
There's something nostalgic about her drag. You know, like seeing it, it's kind of like, you know, like
You
that's
feel
some of the first
comfortable.
drag.
You feel like you get a hug?
I feel like I'm getting picked up and just spinned around.
When she turned
She looks okay here. I like that she had the little old school moment on the back of
That
her.
was stunning.
Like that was an
She's-
interesting.
it made me
She's
think
thinking
that.
about
That
it.
made me
She's
like
her.
trying. It's like it's you know it's an interesting color. I do think it's funny that she like wanted to not have a look that was anybody else would have done, and then Miss Cracker had the same color dress. That's funny. Interesting choice to be on the show.
Well, Mimi
But I mean-
was on the show.
But aren't you glad?
I would have
Yeah.
loved to see
Yeah.
Mimi on the show.
Mimi was.
But I want to see her on this season with her.
Oh, I don't.
This look, whether you like it or not, I think that I can get inside of her head and see that she was excited about it.
If you hate the look,
Yeah.
that means you hate India Farah. You like it?
I like.
Are
the
you an
old-
India Farah stan?
I like the old school space.
She said it was modeled after Lady Gaga's entrance look from that one season that Lady Gaga was in.
I didn't get that.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
It's Derrick, bitch. She came in with her hair tucked into a loose-fitting tuxedo from male XL on the corner of the fucking street. She took it off to reveal loose sweatpants with a few stones on them and a sewn-in thong. Ooh, I did it again. This is a 2 for 2 looks. Each one gets a 1. I'm done.
But this is the Derrick that we know and love.
Do we?
What?
I had a great time watching her walk into the workroom, and you can't
I
tell
did
me that
too.
you didn't. I had a great time.
I
I
did
was
too.
like, yes, finally Derrick Barry, and then, ooh, bye Derrick Barry.
I was really excited for her commentary throughout the show because she does have a lot of things to say.
I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5.
That's hot.
I am just going to say,
Say it.
fuck all y'all bitches.
Oh, God, here we go.
Here's the tea.
Here's the tea.
Here we go.
Regardless if you hate Derrick or not, this was a clever choice for an entrance look. She thought about it. She did the oops, I did it again, the most memorable version of it from the VMAs. And the look was not that bad. Y'all are really hating on her. The wig was terrible. The wig
I'm not
was
hating on her.
the wig was terrible.
What Derrick does with wigs is she has a wig and
and then she puts another
another
one
one
on
flat on top,
directly on
and she's
top.
like, I'm wearing a stacked wig, but it looks like
And
she
it
has
looks
a
like
fucking.
It looks like a mess.
Oh my god, we can't say anything nowadays.
But I thought the idea was a cute idea for her.
Yes, I
She had a reveal in the opening. She really cared about what she was wearing. Derrick is not the highest level of, you know, like brain power here. Like we all know that. Thought it was good that she pulled a clever reference.
I
A
agree,
clever
but she's
reference?
also
Are you
she's
kidding me? That's her
yes.
fucking job. It's not clever at all.
she has the resources and the
You mean
people-
so by resources you mean she has the costumes?
she has the resources to commission somebody to make this exact outfit, but in a really beautifully like tailored. Like it could have been very beautifully tailored.
But she already
could
had
have
the
No, she pulled it out of her drag closet.
This is All Stars.
I didn't hate it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oops.
You did hate it, but you're gonna give it an average.
It was a middle of the road look.
Moving on.
Next we have Grant's queen, Miss Blair St. Clair, in an orange fantasy. I think she looks
She looks
great.
stunning.
You do
The only thing I don't really like about it is the belt. I wish it wouldn't have been studded. I wish it was smoother, but like her legs look great. The oranges match her hair, her face. Love.
She looks
I
really
love
pretty.
it.
She looks very, very pretty. The only critique that I have about this look is that this feels like something that I would wear to Mickey's on a Sunday night and think of the night of. You know, be like, oh shit, I don't have something to wear. I'm gonna wear a blazer and belt it.
Yep.
Which
Well, we saw your season.
and she can get away with doing that because
She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. She looks like
And her.
she looks like she went shopping and accidentally stumbled upon the set of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I only stand Blair from the neck up.
Oh, so pretty. She's
Blair's
so pretty.
Blair's look is very off the rack. Very off the rack. Like so off the rack that she had to roll the sleeves up and you can see the lining.
Everywhere you look, there's a hem.
Her face is a 10. The look is a 4. If anybody else was wearing this look, nobody would be hooing and hawing over it.
I'm gonna give it a
So
5.
it's a 7 for you.
Yes.
Is that right? Was that correct, Matt?
How'd you do that? What did you hear?
I didn't major in math.
Her outfit is a 4, her face is a 10.
That's a good score for something like 270.
We don't do math here, you guys.
Yeah, I know, that's really
This
that's
is
a
a 5
lot.
for me.
I am going to give this look a 7.5. No, an 8.
You're gonna give it an 8 for a off the rack
She
blazer?
loves blazers. Our next diva. Bam! I want Alexis Mateo to come home, baby! She looks great. She looks beautiful. She is representing Puerto Rico. The stone, I think this is pretty. It's nothing to gag over right home.
Yeah, but it's her.
This is a 7.5 for me. She looks cool.
This is Alexis Mateo drag.
Yeah.
So if you don't like this, you're not gonna like anything else she has. I like Alexis for the personality, not for her drag. As far as like what she's wearing, she's not a fashion queen to me. Just tried really hard on this. I mean, if it was anybody else than Alexis wearing this, I would grade this at a 4. But
Imagine Miss Cracker walked in and
She's taking you back to her most famous moment.
we all know that. That's what we're trying to
Yeah.
say. If anybody else had worn it, they would have got dragged for it. But because Alexis Mateo wore it, we're gonna give her like an 8.
so your grade's like an 8.
I'm gonna give her like an 8.
That'd be a fun challenge that each girl would have to be assigned a different
That-
entrance look.
that would
Yes.
kill
and have to
them.
reinterpret what they.
Their best moment on the show.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
that would have been so cool.
Totally, I love that.
What would your moment be? I'm not gonna put it in.
If only we could turn back time.
You would have changed it?
Yeah, I would say this is B.
Before you go to the talent show, y'all should talk about the library.
Producer Grinch.
Thank you, Caleb.
Executive producer Caleb, thank you. So then they had to do a reading challenge with
Ricky
Ricky Martin.
Oh my God, Ricky!
Oh my.
Would all of you sleep with Ricky Martin?
Yes.
Absolutely.
At the same time
At the same
together?
time, no.
Yes. You don't want to have sex with us?
I can change that.
So we had Miss Alexis.
Me and Rubber are fun to have sex with. Ask Caleb.
How do you think he became the producer?
There's a reason I call him Zaddy. That's because it makes him feel better about his little wiener. Next is.
So for the Work the World thing, it was Miss Alexis Mateo coming out with all of the feathers, all of the...
But no, we did not talk about the reading.
Okay.
The reading challenge happened. Ricky Martin came out
Ricky Martin came out.
and did a read on RuPaul that
He did a
was
read on
not
RuPaul
funny
that
at
was not funny
all.
at all.
I don't know why they even kept it in the show. He looked stunning while doing it. I didn't even hear what he was saying, really.
Because it was in Spanish. Anywho's the beam.
So we had to do it. They did a reading challenge.
Yes.
And all the girls read.
They, well, some of them.
My favorite was Jujubee.
My favorite was also Jujubee.
Me too, me too.
Blair St. Clair.
I was surprised at her.
Also, Miss Derrick Berry, I wouldn't say it was funny, but it was accurate.
It was accurate and very mean.
It was very.
Oh my God.
That's a noise.
Do that again.
That was like a claw snapping. What the fuck?
Do you think that
Yes.
any of these girls suspected who was going to be on this season?
Yes.
She
I
heard it on
would
radio.
have been scared shitless if I had to do reads on the very first day.
I think that Jujubee was obviously the best. I was so pleasantly surprised to laugh at Blair.
Me
though.
too.
She turned it.
I'm so excited.
She was
She
funny.
turned it. Who's the worst, do you think?
Angina.
Angina.
Anjana should have gone home this episode.
I agree. People have wanted her on All Stars for so long and were rooting for her so hard, and then she came out and she was just like, I don't know, I'm nervous to be here. Like, you can't.
It's a lot of pressure too.
What would you know?
She said
I know,
it's
but
been 11 years.
You ain't
since
watched
she's been-
it?
People love her.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, I mean,
You know, if you're going into this game, you have to have the delusion that you are already the best and
Yeah.
you're going to make it to the end.
Yes, and she immediately went off to the races saying, thank you so much for fucking watching Raw Dog and Review All Stars Episode 1. Thank you, Grant, for always being the only Christmas spirit that I have ever needed.
Buy Santa Daddy on iTunes, Amazon Music, Spotify, and anywhere music is sold.
And thank you, Gigi, for being here.
Of course.
It's not every day we get a loser here. Also, what we want to say is the climate of the community right now is not great, and we want to shine a light on the Black Lives Matter movement because that's very important. So, in the link below, Please, it would mean everything to us if you would click one, if you would donate, if you are in a community where it's safe for you to go out and protest.
Sign the petitions.
Please
Sign the
do that.
petitions. There's a lot of things that you can do right now that will aid in the situation, and a lot of actions have been made that are obviously helping everything, but the fight is not over.
Not even
There's
close.
a lot more that has to be done, and the power of a combined unit of voices can really affect change. So,
Right.
Do your part.
Yeah.
We now have up to $150 million that have been
Crazy.
defunded from the police.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
their
we need more.
billions,
We need more.
It's still not enough.
billions of dollars.
Not nearly enough.
So,
Yeah.
please help your fucking brothers and sisters because it's very important, and there is nothing going on right now that you shouldn't be focusing all of your energy and attention on this because
Yeah.
it needs to be changed.
Yes.
Help make the change.
Be on the right side of fucking history.
Yes.
With that being said, Black Lives Matter, you fucking matter.
Black trans lives matter.
Specifically.
Defund the fucking police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police, prosecute killer cops.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. And we will see you next week here in these four walls for Raw Dog and Review with a very special guest. Who do you think it is? It's me. It was special, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next episode. Bye, divas.
Bye.